So Samarkand is situated on about 16 acres, and we're pretty centrally located here in Santa Barbara, really close to Cottage Hospital, shopping downtown, dining. At Samarkand, we have about 400 residents total and about 275 employees. So we are the full continuum of care. We do provide, of course, independent living, then you have assisted living with memory support, and then we have a full skilled nursing facility. And what's great about our skilled facility is that it's all private rooms.
This is an example of how beautiful your campus is, the gardens, cherimoya tree, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I know the Richardsons, who we moved in here, just really love their home, and of course they have a little puppy dog and a cat.
Yeah.
They feel very blessed that they were able to keep their treasured pets and come to Samarkand.
Oh yeah.
It's been fun. The Indy loves it here. People are really warm towards the dogs.
I know you've had a multitude of hobbies since you retired, and you have a few very important passions that you've been able to carry over here to Samarkand.
This box is made out of wood, furnished by Samarkand. Their wood shop is truly amazing. If they don't have it, it doesn't exist.
When you guys decided to use SB SOS and me as your realtor, what were some of the things that made that process easy for you in this transition from your home of 60 years?
We thought that we could move it all and it would work out, and we realized, once we got going on these things that we couldn't have done that.
And then, of course, you staged our house for sale, which turned out to be beautiful, and made some wonderful changes to that house that brought us more money.
Deborah, you are exceptional as a realtor. We haven't sold a house before. You just are amazing.
Hello, Arlene.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
How about we just take a walk?
We'd love to.
We'd love to. Take us to
Come and show us this beautiful campus that you live on.
Well, that's one of the things that I enjoy the most about this place is the maintenance people are at work here on the landscaping almost all the time.
Yes.
And it is just kept so beautifully.
Yes.
And the views of the mountains and all of it, it's just a very enchanting kind of atmosphere.
You have a showroom of an apartment. I must admit, like what you did in your remodel was really special with all the beautiful built-ins down.
It was
down
great
both sides.
fun
You
to
created
do.
a lot
It
of storage.
was great fun to do, and having the choices of countertop materials and flooring and lighting and so many things was just a delight. I mean, it's really the place that feels like home for me. I'm so happy to be able to recommend to anyone that they make this kind of a change, because it certainly worked for me.
Now that's a way to make an entrance. So Brian, what I love about your apartment is that you chose some really interesting pastel colors. And I know when people first saw them, they're like, oh no, this is not white, this is not cream, this is not, Swiss coffee.
I've heard people say, you're really weird. And I say, thank you.
I mean, by the time we moved your furniture and decor in, it was just so beautiful and calming. Like, it's such a restful, peaceful place.
Well, you made it that way because I stayed away till 5 o'clock and said, okay, come with us. And I looked in it and it was move-in ready. I just said, okay, it looks great. You had pictures up on the wall.
So you were able to then basically step into life at Samarkand. I mean, the next day you were able to get up and this is my life.
What do you mean the next day?
That night, right?
That night, yeah, that afternoon.
Awesome.
I didn't even get to go to dinner before my apartment was ready. I'd been there the day before because I wanted to get the paint smell out. So I just sat there in the empty apartment and go, well, okay, the colors are nice, but then when I saw it after you put all the stuff in, I said, it's home.
Yes.
Oh.
When residents have a change in their health, in their activities of daily living, then they move to another level of care. That's what continuum of care is all about. And so in assisted living, we work with residents that might need a little help with bathing or dressing, help with their medications, maybe with ambulation, cognitive reminders. Things like that, they can still come and go from assisted living and enjoy the amenities on the campus in what some would call the residential part of the campus. But we are here to support them and encourage them to be as independent as they possibly can be.
Oh, this is wonderful, Joe.
Good. Well, I'm so glad you could come and visit us at New to You.
So it's just residents like you volunteering their time
Right.
to stage all these beautiful items for sale.
Yeah.
And so reasonably priced as well. I'm seeing shoes for $3.
We just feel like it's a way to get a little more financial assistance to the employee fund and
yes.
the benevolent fund, which benefits residents who run out of money and they can still stay here. Samarkand just has, they say, once you're here, you stay.
The landscaping here, of course, is just beautiful, and views from here are amazing. But I think what really makes Samarkand special are the people that live here, the employees that work here. There's really that sense of community here. Everyone really cares for one another.